just had a really amazing realization within myself, and I just wanted to share it with you guys because I think it's important for anyone who's learning about how to calm their minds, right? Because that is that is maybe the most important work that anyone can be doing right now, is learning how to heal their relationship to their mind, because that's where so much unnecessary suffering and pain is created. It's in the stories we tell ourselves, it's in the negative ways that we think about ourselves, right? When we are believing fear, when we're believing doubt, when we're believing insecurities, when we're believing, what other people think is more important than what we think about ourselves, that type of thing, And it's like when you really start to study the mind and you start to study how your emotions, how your body responds to your thinking, the way that you're thinking about yourself, to realize that you are intelligently designed, right? And your emotions do reflect back your truth, right? So when you're thinking in a very aligned and loving way, your emotions will reflect that, and in a positive way. And when you are thinking in a very negative and detrimental way, your emotions once again will reflect that in a way that feels painful, uncomfortable. You feel unworthy, you feel wrong, you feel bad, you feel whatever, right? But what we have to realize is, once we are able to calm the mind sufficiently and have strong discernment of what is a loving and positive thought and story to have about ourselves versus what isn't, what is based in illusion or distortion, in trauma. Once we have a healthier mind that we are in better relationship to, we have to realize then that the mind isn't an enemy, and that you may still experience uncomfortable emotions even when your mind is quiet, even when your mind is peaceful, even when your mind has become an ally again. And so why are the negative emotions there then? And for me personally, this has been a very powerful thing, because so much of my pain in my life has been ancestral, deep cellular DNA and energetic pain. And most of us are carrying some of that, if not a lot of that. And what we have to realize is that when we finally get the mind out of survival mode, now the body is going to feel safe to release the uncomfortable things that it's been holding on. And that's when we have to heal the relationship with the mind even further and realize that, okay, my mind is peaceful. My mind is my friend now. My mind is on my team. Right? My mind is on my side now. I'm on the side of my mind is on my side. There's no more choosing sides. It's just a loving relationship between me and the mind. But now I have to stop blaming my mind every time there are negative emotions flowing through me. Because for a while, when I was healing my mind and that was the major focus, I was equating uncomfortable or painful emotions to a certain story or certain way of thinking about myself. But that's not the case anymore, because I think highly of myself now. I love myself now. I trust myself now, and I trust my mind. So the uncomfortable things that I'm feeling in the body, especially a body that personally for me has been through such drastic transformation, with a lot of weight gain in the past and a lot of weight loss in the last few years, a lot of physical chronic pain that stemmed from deep emotional and generational suppression and traumas and things like that. Now a lot of that is releasing, and it's doing so in divine timing. It's not always uncomfortable, but I do go through periods, like for instance this morning, I just woke up and just had a sense of I felt very uncomfortable in my lower chakras, in my sacral area. I felt a lot of tightness, a lot of discomfort, a lot of pressure, and then I had this overwhelming sense of wrongness, my mind was started to search for what's the problem here, right? What are we thinking? What are we looking at? What are we doing that isn't in alignment? And it was that line of questioning that made me realize there is nothing wrong. My body is just healing. My body is just healing. And it's okay that there is discomfort. It's okay that there are painful emotions arising. It's okay to sit with it and to hold space for it and to trust that this is just a part of the healing process. And that's all. That's all it is. It's just releasing what no longer has to be there, and it comes in waves. It releases in waves. And that's all there is to it. So emotions, this is just an important distinction. Emotions are not just a reflection of your current mental state and thinking. Emotions are even deeper than that, and they could have, even if you have a completely quiet mind, you will still move through emotions, right? You will still move through energy and emotions. They will keep changing. And when you get to when your body is finally in a very healthy place, and then this is what we're moving to, a body that is in a very healthy place, a mind that is aligned with truth, and this purging of old traumas is done. And when that happens, and it will happen, then you will have a very balanced, peaceful, and pleasurable vessel through which to feel the flow of energies. And that is the goal, to be here embodied and feel good in your body. That's what we're pursuing, because from that place of well-being, abundance and joy and pleasure and wonderful relationships flows effortlessly. When you have healed from the wounds, healed from the traumas, let go of the generational pains and wounds and things like that, then you can be in a truly beautiful state of being the majority of the time. And that's wonderful. That's wonderful news, isn't it? It is to me, I know. But yeah, so be kind to your mind. Understand that the work you're doing is on deeper and deeper levels as you go. But healing just continues. And it is always going to get better when you allow yourself to feel everything.